The market chops higher as it waits for earnings and a jobs report. Do the bulls march on, or does the meltdown begin? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we were looking for continuation from the bulls, and that's what we got as the market marched higher slowly in a slow grind that spiked around but ultimately closed at the highs. Now the question is, can the bulls follow through, or will the jobs report sink the market? I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, as always, before we jump into the charts, we are going to take a look at our indicator results. We actually had no results for today. We're going to look at something else of the swing trading side of it, because the day trading chop, the two markets, the ES and the NQ, were out of sync. And when that happens, you don't have steady trading, which is why you got so much chop, which is why the indicator is so powerful. It waits for synchronized moves across the market, looking for several different factors, but that's a big one. And when you get an out of sync market, you get a lot of chop. So we did not have any day trading entries. So with that, let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so since we didn't have any day trading trades yesterday, we just kind of sat on our hands all day. It was really boring. I did have a member talk to me about AMD. And if you're new here, we created a custom indicator that works only in TradingView, so you have to have a TradingView account. And that indicator is called IWJ Pivot Point Pro. And what it does is it swing and day trade. So on the 5-minute chart, you can swing or day trade. And on the weekly chart, we use swing trade entries. What we're looking at now is the AMD weekly chart to show you how powerful this indicator is and how successful it's been across all of the stocks we've shown you, including NVIDIA, Facebook, AMD now, Netflix, Amazon, Bitcoin, the SPY, NQ. Anything you can think of, this thing is doing incredible on, and AMD is no exception to that rule. So you can see we got a buy signal all the way back here in August, right at 134, and the market in the next 2 weeks ran all the way up to 162, basically a 28-point move off of this buy signal right here, which is about almost 20, no, a little over a 20% move on this ride up. So a little over 20% on your money in 2 weeks is pretty darn good. If you're trading options, you probably made more like 200% on your money. You got that. Obviously, you're going to want to take some profit up here. You're not just going to leave it all on the table and lose it all back. That's a silly way to trade. And the 21 moving average is a great place to take profits. You can see they quite often trade into this line and off of this line. So you get that buy signal. So that was a 20% mover. They come back down. You get another buy signal a few weeks later. It comes in at 152. They run it from 152 all the way up to 180. I'm sorry, 174. So 152 up to 174. That's a 22-point move and about a 15% gain on your money in just a few weeks. Then you got this sell signal right here. You get in at the bottom, which was 142. And currently they have run it all the way down to 107, 106. So that's a 36-point drop off of a $142 entry. So 36, that's 20, 25, 30% over this time to the downside. So that's just 3 trades where you made 20%, like 18%, and 25, 30% on this move down. 3 trades that are absolute crushers, and they tell you when to get in. They give you stops. It's an powerful tool, guys. It's killing the market. It is giving you incredible entries, and it's super simple. It's helping traders everywhere understand how to enter the market, how to get out of the market, when to take profit. It makes it super, it takes the confusion out of looking at multiple time frames, multiple charts, multiple indicators, all the different things. It's all combined into one price action indicator that absolutely crushes. If you want to get this indicator and be part of our team, there's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. Once you're there, you should get right to the indicators page, but if not, it's under membership plans, TradingView, indicators, and courses. It's $59 a month, comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, and it comes, if you want to get it yearly, you can get 2 months for free, and you also get a 30-day money-back guarantee for that. That's because I want you to get this indicator, because I know you're going to love it, and I know that once you get it, you won't want your money back. You'll want the indicator because it helps people that much. It really makes trading simple, and it's something that's really powerful. If you scroll down, you can see what people are saying about it. It's absolutely killing. I love helping traders make money, and that's what this does, and that's why you have the 30-day money-back guarantee, because I know you're going to love it, guys. So check it out. Click that link and get over there and get it. Now, let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 2-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. We've been talking for a little bit about this low being a potential deeper B wave, and then having your 1-2 setup here with a 1-2. So you have a 1-2, 1 of 3, 2 of 3. We call that a 1-2, 1-2. It's a very powerful setup. And they're grinding at the pivot. So we talked about 60.69 to 60.88 being that key level that they need to get through. They've been grinding across the pivot here, very common behavior. We would look for them to extend now up to at least 61.20, preferably 61.51. That's the area we would like to see them get to. Then we'd look for a pullback that tests the pivot, one more move up, one more pullback, and then an overall target of 62.50 to 6,300. With the spike down in the deeper B wave, our target does move down a little bit with that. That's just how it works. So what we're looking at is the bulls really need to push through here. They've consolidated across. They've held support as they move down. They tried to spike it down late in the day. They've tried to spike it down on earnings. So far, the bulls have held. And as long as they continue to hold above this 60-20 area, there is room for higher, and there is a path to the upside. Now, if the bears can come back and take away this 60-20 area, that opens the door to much lower. And at that point, we would start to look at a potential move down into the 5700s, into the blue box below here. About 57.50 to 15 would be our target. But again, this is a bull market until proven otherwise. So until the bears can actually take out 60-20, you can expect to see pushes higher. Again, a break below 60-20, we'd look for a back test and a breakdown like that. Over on the NASDAQ. So on the NASDAQ, we have a very similar setup. You have your B wave low, you have your wave 1 up, your wave 2, a 1 and a 2. They're in the pivot here, grinding on the pivot. We talked about that yesterday, 21,847 being the key level to get through. They still haven't gotten through it. If they do, we would look for a minimum here of 22,126 and a more natural target of 22,406. From there, you'd look for a small pullback, continuation towards 22,850 back, and then 23,300. Looking for that 23,000 area we've been talking about since last year. And they just need to get through the pivot and up to the 1.0 to give us the start of that move. Now, if they do that and get to the 1.0, 21,674 becomes major support. But right now, your major support is 21,250. And as long as they're above that 21,250 area, we would continue to look for higher and for the bulls to remain in control of the chart. Below that 21,250 area, and we do look for a meltdown into the 19,000s, and we'll see what kind of move we get from there. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It'll take you right over to our webpage. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to get in there, make sure you love it, and become part of our trading team before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. You literally have nothing to lose by checking us out, and we're helping so many traders. Why not let us help you too? We also have our educational material. We have our Elliott Wave 4 Beginners online course and our advanced Elliott Wave courses. These courses are helping traders understand these crazy markets. In fact, in our advanced course, we're going through right now the diagonal patterns, and we have that all explained, how to find diagonals, understand them, know what the key levels are, know how they work. We also go through the advanced fib levels that we use very much right now in these complex markets, the double and triple threes, the flats, the triangles, and of course, trading Elliott Wave, which is really important to understand how to find the setups in Elliott Wave. Elliott's always going to have a key level that when it breaks, you're looking for downside, and when it holds, you're looking for upside. And even though you have a two-way pattern, there are setups that you trade, and this goes through how to find those setups and how to trade them effectively. And it's really worth the price of admission, just this part of the training. Now, I do understand that this is complex, but our traders are loving it. So if you're just getting started and you want to start a little bit more in the beginners camp, we have our Elliott Wave Beginners course. And this course is helping real traders make real money and finally understand the market in a way that makes sense. It's so confusing when good news makes the market go down and bad news makes the market go up. That's because the news doesn't matter. It never has and it never will. And only key levels matter, and Elliott knew how to find those key levels. He knew what happened when those key levels held and what happened when they broke, and that's a huge advantage over the rest of the market. Now, this course is 25 videos. We go through 3 sections. We go through your introduction, so we get you introduced to Elliott Wave Theory, get your mindset right, and show you kind of how to use the KISS method. The chart setup and tools, we go through all of the tools you need to use with Elliott Wave Theory, how to use them and why we use them, as well as the Elliott Wave for Beginners area where we go through each of the waves. We go through the theory of alternation, the corrective depth theory, the corrective zigzag, everything you need to know to make sense of an irrational market. Now, the cool thing is if you want to get these at a discount, we do have our bundle pack where you get $37 off and you can get both courses at one time. Now, if you want to get them for free, just simply check out one of our monthly rooms as they are included in this price. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video that lasts about an hour where I go through all of the charts, give you all of the levels, all of the counts, and make sure you understand where we're at, as well as do some training. And you get the beginners and advanced Elliott Wave courses. So it's all of that for just $49. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing and day trade. So we do trade quite often in my room. Now, if you are looking for more, such as the futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, or advanced training, you need to check out PT's throne room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, futures trading, income trading, and reduced risk binary method. They get you in at a cheap price and get you big multiples on your money, and it's how that trade is structured that's so unique. It's really something you have to see to fully understand. That's another reason we give you the 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account, trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, what are you waiting for? We want you in here. We want to make money together. We're a winning team, and we want you to be on that team. All right, key takeaways for today. We are looking for the market to continue. It is a bullish market until support breaks. Currently, that support level is 60.20. However, if they do manage to get up to 61.20, then 60.69 becomes a major support. If they get to 61.20, we would actually look for them to push towards 61.50 and then ultimately towards 62.50 to 6,300 overall. Over on the NASDAQ, you have the same type of setup where they are in the pivot here. They need to push through 21,847. 22,126 would be the next target after that. We would really prefer they push to 22,400. If we see that, we'll see a small pullback and then continuation towards 23 plus overall. However, if they break below 21,250, we can expect a pretty strong slide into the 19,000 area. Guys, it's the weekend. Grab yourself a drink, get out of the house, have some fun with the family, and I will talk to you next week.